Well, new tonight, attorneys filed a federal Tort Claims Act complaint on behalf of a former Fort Hood soldier who was attacked in her barracks by a sergeant back in July of 2022.
Sergeant Greville Clark was convicted in 2025 for 29 specifications, including attempted murder, rape, and kidnapping. He was sentenced to life in prison in April, but died in his cell in September.
The new complaint is for one of the survivors of Sergeant Clark's attacks. 6 News reporter Juliana Jackson is live now in the studio with the details of this federal complaint and what the victim's attorneys say could have prevented this assault. Juliana?
Lindsay and Bailey, we do want to warn you that some parts of this story might be disturbing. Attorneys at Sanford Heisler Law Firm filed a Federal Tort Claims Act complaint on behalf of Mara Diaz, who was just 19 years old when she was attacked in her Fort Hood barracks room in July 2022. The complaint alleges Sergeant Greville Clark knocked on Diaz's door that evening. When she saw his uniform through her peephole and opened the door, Clark revealed a handgun and forced his way into her room. The lawsuit says Clark restrained Diaz and violently assaulted her, leaving her with life-threatening injuries. She remained semi-conscious in her room for over 24 hours before friends found her and took her to the hospital, where she stayed for 4 days.
The reason why she filed this complaint is because this was all preventable. And in the months leading up to her attack, the Army knew that multiple women were being assaulted in their barracks at Fort Hood.
The complaint outlines that Clark attacked a 5th victim in October 22 before his arrest. Diaz is seeking $10 million in damages. Heather J. Hagan, a U.S. Army spokeswoman, says the Army is aware of the claim. An investigation conducted by the Criminal Investigation Division into the incident is ongoing. As this is an open investigation, they are unable to release further details, end quote. We will make sure to stay up to date on this ongoing case.
All right, Juliana, thank you.